Welcome to session 4 of the benefit of chanting. In the earlier sessions, we saw the definition of mantra, some of the benefits of mantra chanting, and I also given a lot of references, scientific references on the benefit of mantra chanting. In this session, we'll go deep. Most of the research done, they're all on Sanskrit mantras, you know. So the Sanskrit has got 50 alphabets, and if you see that the Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, and Vishuddhi, Agya Chakra, each chakra has got some petals. If you add the number of petals of all these six chakra, the total will come to 50. Muladhara has got 4 petals, Swadhisthana 6 petals, Manipura 10 petals, Anahata 12 petals, Vishuddha 16 petals, and Ajna 2 petals. I repeat, Muladhara 4 petals, Swadhisthana 6 petals, Manipura 10 petals, Anahata 12 petals, Vishuddha 16 petals, and Ajna 2 petals. The total is 50. And Sanskrit alphabets are 50. It is not a coincidence, let me tell you that. So a lot of brain has gone into that construction of the language and the letters. And every chakra has got a bija mantra. Like the Muladhara chakra has got a bija mantra Lam. Then Swadhisthana Vam, Manipura Ram, Anahada Yam, and Vishuddha Ham, and Ajna Sham. See that the rishis, how they constructed the alphabets so that we can make use of them for the well-being of ourselves. Okay. This mantra sadhana, if we will deal more into the construction of these letters, alphabets in Sanskrit in detail, there will be a technical session too. Then they have used this mantra sadhana extensively for therapy, healing. They have used for healing. I don't know whether you know Mr. K. Ramasubramanian. He is a professor in Bombay IIT. He is a well-read person. He is a scholar. He is a Pandit. And he gives a lot of lectures on various topics on Vedanta and other things. And he was going to a session, to give a delivery session, in the early morning in a car. So the wind hit his ears and face, and his throat got choked up. And he has to address hundreds of people. Then immediately he talked to his father, who has been practicing mantra sadhana, and the father suggested him to chant some mantra. By the time he reached the destination, the place where he is supposed to give the lecture, he became all right. See the effect of mantras. Over and above the research evidences, these are all the practical, that this has been told by Mr. Ramasubramaniam himself in a session, in one of his sessions. So the application is very wide. In Ayurveda, even today, they use mantra. In Vastu Shastra, you don't have to demolish a particular construction and reconstruct. It will involve a lot of cost and inconvenience. Mantra sadhana can be used. If you have some astrological, in your horoscope there is a problem, mantra sadhana can help there. Mantra sadhana can help everywhere. Because whatever the human being can contemplate or they are researching, most of them have been already done by our rishis. And they have put all this thing in a Sanskrit alphabets and letters. And there are nothing but vibrations. Saundar Lahari by Adi Shankaracharya is a book. It has got 100 verses. It contains a lot of bija mantras. And the Saundar Lahari, each verse has got particular benefit. If you have health issues, chanting some verse helps. Many people have experienced this. If you have financial problem, chant some mantras. If you have relationship problem, this. You want to get into the spiritual path, chanting some mantras. Every mantras, the vibrations, they create a form. They create tantras. So if you keep the tantra and chant the mantra, and you can vibrate the place and create the vibrations and derive the benefit out of it. There are lot of bija mantras are used. As I said in the first session, bija mantras means any mantra which contains letter 3 to 9. That's a strict definition, but it can be slightly here and there also. Okay. So these mantras are very powerful. They are very powerful. If you go to any Srividya Upasaka, he will tell you the power of these bija mantras. There are Gadapati mantras, Bala mantras, Panchadashakshari, Shodashakshari. All these mantras are there, and on mantras and Raja Matanki and so on and so forth. They are very, very powerful. And there are many mantras that goes along with our asana practice. If you are doing a sun salutation, Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Ravaye Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Banave Namaha, Om Kagaya Namaha, Om Poshne Namaha, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha, Om Mariche. All this one posture, you chant one mantra. So it enables to generate the corresponding vibrations, and it becomes compatible with the particular posture. So the mantra sadhana was extensively used in the past. I'm sure it will revive, or maybe it has been reviving. And pranayama mantras are used. Gayatri mantra is used. Om Bhur Bhuvasuvaha Tat Savidurvarehenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Mantras are used for inhalation, retention, exhalations. This pranayama and using these mantras can be classified into broadly 3 categories. One is Brahmana pranayama. In Brahmana pranayama, the inhalation, the duration of inhalation and hold after inhalation is more than the duration of exhalation and hold after exhalation. So whenever you need physical energy, there is some function in your house or in the office, or you are participating in some games where a lot of physical strength is required, the Brahmana pranayama gives physical energy. Suppose you want to use your mind more, you want to relax, you want a calm mind, you want a serene mind, tranquil mind, then the Langana pranayama, the second type of pranayama, where the duration of exhalation and hold after exhalation is more than the duration of inhalation and hold after exhalation. It relaxes you. If you have BP, Langana pranayama is very, very useful. All this knowledge, is there for us to explore and exploit. And Samana pranayama means the inhalation and hold after inhalation and exhalation and hold after, there's equal duration. That's if you are okay, on most of the occasions you can use that. Whether you like it or not, we all have been chanting mantras. That is called Japa-Japa. Japa-Japa means you all, so long as we live, we inhale and exhale. So we inhale unconsciously, the inhalation has got a sound so, in a very subtle sound. It's not very gross where you can hear that so sound. It's very subtle sound is that so. And when you exhale, hum is there. That is the Sanskrit word of Saha Aham. I am that. It gives a lot of spiritual knowledge. All the Upanishads, the essence of Upanishads is this. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, I am Atma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma. There is only one Brahman. That this Japa-Japa, pranayama, we have been doing. But when you become aware of this inhalation and exhalation, then you become witness to that, as I said earlier. Then you can watch over it, you can regulate it, and you can become master over that. You can take advantage of this. You can put to use. You can create the vibrations necessary. If we can chant the Sanskrit alphabet with concentration and awareness, letters can awaken the force within, and transform our entire being. The people who wear the sacred thread, once in a year there is a function wherein they change the thread. Okay, in Tamil they call it as Avani Avitam. That particular day, this Mageshwara Sutra is supposed to be the drum of Shiva. When he was playing the drum, the sounds, which came out of that is called, considered as equivalent to that sound, the letters are made. The Mageshwara Sutras, there are 14 sutras. If you chant that sutra, because it consists of all the alphabets, all the vowels and consonants of Sanskrit letters, that create appropriate resonance within the body, and we being the sound person, Mantra Purusha, then it creates a resonance and it creates a well-being of the human being. The 14 sutras are Ai Un, Reluk, Evong, Ayauch, Ayavarat, Lan, Nyamangananam, Jabaing, Gadadash, Jabagadadash, Kapachadata Chadatav, Kapai, Shashashar, Hal, Iti Mageshwarani Sutrani. That particular day when we do once in a year that sacred term changing, this mantra is chanted. But I don't know whether the Pandit, they explained the benefit of this, chanting this mantra, and only that day we chant. But if you chant it every day, you will feel for yourself that, the vibration is very good and it's a soothing vibration is created. The question may come, how should I chant mantra? Should I chant loudly? Or should I chant within my mind? What should I do? Or should I chant in a way that only I can hear? There is a verse to say what should we do. Uttamam manasam jabhyam upamshu badhyamam smritam adamam vachikam prahuhu sarva mantreshu vai dvjaha. Uttamam manasam jabhyam. The very, very good way, the excellent way is mental recitation. But mental recitation, to start with, it is not possible. It is very difficult. You will start, the mind will wander here and there. You cannot focus on that. And also when you are starting a mantra japa or sadhana, how do the man who is teaching you, your guru, know that you are chanting it correctly? Mantra japa, manasika japa, you can't hear. So initially, it's suggested you chant loudly. Then reduce the sound in such a way that only you can hear. Then do it mentally. So, though the uttamam is manasam, mental chanting is the best. Then upamshu madhyam. Upamshu means you can, only the lip moves and only you can hear. That is madhyamam, that's the middle level. Adamam vachikam, the sound, that Vaikari sound, the gross sound is the least of the three. But the beginners have to start with the physical sound, then only do it in such a way that he can hear, then go to the mental step. So not only for any particular mantra, sarva mantreshu, for all mantras, this is good. That is written there. And the rhythm, when the mantras are chanted in a rhythmic way, we can resonate with anything. We can resonate with the nature, all elements, be it plants, be it animals. There is a saying that when Krishna was playing the flute, the cows used to lose themselves and they just used to stay enjoy. Now there are some studies saying that by playing appropriate music, the cows are giving more milk. The plants are growing well. Because everything is vibrations, right? Everything is vibration. Anything which is in the manifest world is nothing but a vibration. And if you keep chanting this mantra, one thing you will find for sure is your efficiency improves. What is efficiency? Whatever you do, you will do better. You can experience for yourself. Then the basic objective of being born as a human being, all our objectives can be categorized into four. One is to earn wealth and objects so that we can buy things, and enjoy them, whatever you have acquired. Then you want to do some meritorious actions so that if you believe in life after death, okay, then this punya can be, or even for our own life, in this life itself, the punya will give me better results. And ultimately, moksha, liberation, freedom forever. That is the ultimate objective. Parama Purushartha. Mantra Japa, the main purpose of Mantra Japa is to take us there. Other things are only means. Yes, we need money and proper house and shelter and dresses, everything, food and everything. But that is not the end. They are the means to achieve this final end of liberation. Mantra Japa can definitely help us. So, we will conclude this session with this and we will proceed further. Thank you very much.